What is up, YouTube? I'm back. I just got back to the States. I was just in Costa Rica for a whole entire month. It was my first time going on like a big trip like that for a long amount of time by myself. Not by myself, but without my family, right? I've been to the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, etc. I've been outside of the country for a little bit, but it was always with my family and it wasn't under the circumstances why I was on vacation, this time. I don't even call it vacation. I went there with my buddies because we all make money online. We all do the same thing, which was literally 2 days ago. I wrote down 3 things that I've learned from being away for a long amount of time in another country, without having my parents, to actually have to, being independent and actually, do everything myself, right? Because obviously I went to college for 2 years. I was living by myself. I was kind of a long way away from my parents. I had a strict schedule to attain to because I had classes, I had basketball, etc. Right? The 3 things that I've learned, I literally wrote them down, is one, environment really shapes your mindset and productivity, right? Because being outside your normal routines and distractions, it forces you to adapt. I mean, once I got there, I really did not know what to expect. Being in Costa Rica, a third country by myself, I really did not know what to expect. So the first, few weeks in the city area, I was not too sure about like kind of the culture, the type of people, because I've never been out the country and actually have had to like interact with the pedestrians, right? So it was pretty neat in that way, but just the routine I had, I mean, I was so laser focused on my routine and everything I was doing on a day-to-day basis. Like I'd wake up, I'd pray, I'd journal, I'd look at my goals, I'd take calls all day, do some work for the business on the back end, etc. And it really had me laser focused because obviously the 2 other people I was in Costa Rica with were also working, right? So it really does kind of shape your mindset, right? And I was super, super, super productive. And then you just realize how much your environment either holds you back or pushes you forward, right? Not saying that, being home holds me back, because at the end of the day, if anyone says that, it's just a limiting belief. Regardless of where you are, you should always be striving for more. But being in Costa Rica definitely pushed me forward more than being here, right? It just gave me so much more motivation. It made me more independent and made me have more fire to actually go up, make money and do as much as I possibly can every single day. And then just working in a new place, it gives you fresh energy and clarity, right? I'll literally show you a video right here. I mean, this was my view. It was beautiful. I mean, I was literally waking up to that every single day, working on the balcony, working from my room, which was a glass. So I literally saw the view every single day, and it just really gave me a lot of energy and a lot of good clarity. So my first takeaway was essentially your environment. Your environment really shapes your mindset and productivity. I mean, my levels were up here. I was working. I was really wanting to be the best that I possibly could be. And the second thing I wrote down was independence. Independence, it builds confidence because, first time out the country for that long, handling everything by yourself, right? I had to do things that I wasn't normally, used to doing. And just, you learn to trust your decisions, your instincts, you manage your time, and you manage more uncertainty and navigate new situations. Like I said, a lot of nuances, things that I wasn't really used to doing, but I had to figure it out by myself, right? Just being by myself, being with 2 of my other friends, but sometimes they weren't even there, right? So I had to figure it out all by myself. And I feel like that just helped me grow and just gave me more confidence, right? Just being alone. And it builds self-resilience that carries over into work and life, right? I feel like just being independent was the biggest thing for me because I grew up in a middle class, house, right? A middle class family. I'm forever grateful for that. But just being away, having to do everything on my own, it really built that self resilience. And I needed that, right? So this trip that I went on, it was needed in more ways than one. And the third thing I wrote down was freedom is the real reward of working online. It's not just about making money. It's about the flexibility it gives, right? From doing remote high-tech sales has allowed me financial, time, and location freedom. That's the beauty of it. Just making money online, regardless of what online business model you go into, just being able to travel with your boys while making money and not having to worry about, how much dinner was or, what time you got to clock in tomorrow or what homework assignments due tonight. Like just the beauty it creates and the freedom you have, it's like nothing else. I still remember posting on my story, like I was literally at the beach on a Monday during the day, and like the caption was POV, you switched to making money online, so now this is your typical Monday. And it's beautiful to see because all my other students are currently traveling the world too, seeing the real beauty of the world just because they're not stuck down to a 9 to 5 and they're able to travel and they're able to make money. It's a beautiful thing. And just living in Costa Rica while, working proved remote isn't just theory, it's a lifestyle. Like now, obviously, stay home for a little bit, then probably gonna move out and then just travel, travel, travel. Like it's gonna be my lifestyle. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to work remotely and, start making money online, because I want to travel. I want to explore the world. There's so much to explore, guys. And being stuck in your hometown, just being stuck in the States in general, you're so narrowed down. I'm telling you, there's so much more to life than what's here in the States. There's so many different beautiful countries, beautiful places that you probably have never heard of. And I'm going to be able to explore all of that because of a decision that I made to take a bet on myself and take that risk of actually learning a skill set and finding a vehicle that I could actually provide that lifestyle. Just reframed what, success means. You actually have control of your time and location, right? Making money online, living in Costa Rica for a month really, really solidified the meaning of success. And in my eyes, that's, the 3 pillars of freedom: time, location, and financial freedom. If I'm not already there, I'm on my way to that. Forever blessed. I'm super glad I went to Costa Rica. Not just, Costa Rica, the place, but just, getting out of my comfort zone, living on my own for a month. It really opened my eyes to a lot. And like I said, these are only 3 of the things that I wrote down. There's a bunch of other things and lessons I've learned, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. Maybe if you guys want to travel, you guys, want to actually find that real vehicle that could provide you with that life. There's nothing better than remote high ticket sales. You don't need to start your own business. You don't need to have a large following. You just need to learn the skill set, learn how to sell, have the right guidance. And I'm telling you, the money to be made is insane. Those are the 3 things that I've learned from living in Costa Rica the past month. But we're back home, back to the drawing board. I'm going to be dropping daily sauce for you guys. Dylanchick __ on Instagram. There's a lot of sauce there as well. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ready, follow there. Like I said, guys, thank you for watching. If you stayed for this long, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.